Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we're back to Enslaved Odyssey to the West, which doesn't even make a good name for this DLC, so I guess I, in a sense, should probably just call it Pigsy's Perfect 10. And I think we're going to run into that being an issue quite a lot, where the only way to get down is to look up. We're collecting the second of 3 collectibles we were told to find. I'm not sure if that's going to be the beginning or the end of this DLC. Let's see. Shoot that to remove a blockage. Interesting. They're putting more gameplay elements. I see. And that certainly felt like it would have taken 3 shots either way.
You sure you know where you're going?
We're finding a lot of these collectible
Great.
pieces of food.
Just as I felt a hunger coming on too.
Which it would have made a lot of sense if the tech upgrades in the main game were food and they refilled your health, or bullets, or anything else. Anything besides just tech upgrade things. Alright, so if I do this and I do this, I guess this is as much as you're gonna get for a pinup.
You're coming home with me.
And it would be ridiculous for them to put like modern, actual nude pinup girls in this game, because that would just cause it to this is called a welcome distraction. I bet these are the chapters. It's just going to be one consistent experience with chapter titles showing up.
Not now, Truffles. Now that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the classic recipe. The squealer. I'm glad I thought of that.
Even if it was just going to be like old 1950s pinups in the game. So now we got all these distraction devices.
I spoke too soon.
Press up to select this distraction device. And then hold left B, bump the target, and throw. Now, I kind of have a question as far as whether these turrets would even hurt me enough if I was just running. It kind of feels like you could get away with just a standard run. And the destructible environment element of this being just like a basic Unreal thing that I think they were trying to put in all Unreal games.
How's that for stealth, Truffles? My gear is solid, I'm telling you.
Like, there really is no reason for destructible environments in this game. It doesn't play any part. It certainly doesn't help the player at any time.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Truffles. We may have bitten off more than we can chew. And with my appetite, that's saying something.
So So I have no idea if the distraction device there even did anything to these guys. Because I was thinking it would either cause them to fall, yeah, I think I just threw the distraction device in the lower area.
Through the middle would be suicide.
And so now we're kind of waiting. I like how this game has the distraction devices, both of which that were in the main game and this one, as just like holograms of nothing or improvised things instead of being what you would expect.
So much for the sneaky approach.
Okay, we have now learned you have to stealth in this. That there's no choice there. So the good news is these guys don't even see me, so my failed attempt twice to roll didn't even matter.
Going through the middle would be suicide.
But right now, because there wasn't just enough to do in between those two instances, you're left waiting. That's bad level layout. Like, there should have been some platforming, some other kind of action. I'm gonna throw that way so I can roll this way without anybody seeing me, hopefully. And it seems like there's yet another turret or two. And these guys are... So... they're targeting... I have this idea that maybe I could just get them to shoot each other? But it didn't work? Like, so either I have to get really, really good at putting this right in between the two, or maybe I need to shoot these guys while they're distracted. I guess that's the idea, is to get them distracted and shoot them. But the game certainly wasn't giving me enough of a hint to make that clear. Come on. Yeah, and this DLC has gotta be pretty short, because if most of it's gonna take place with me crawling and stealthing, you can't have too much of that happening.
Ooh, Miss September. I don't have this issue.
So, since they're pinups of the month, I would assume the idea there is that it will be 12 collectibles. And then
Heck, didn't I build you with a voice module? We should be close now.
And it feels like there's gonna be 4 different distraction devices. If there's 12 pinup girls, there's probably 12 to 24 pieces of food to collect. Obviously the food is gonna be the less important collectible.
Look, Truffles. There he is. He's not exactly friendly looking, is he? There's a lot of mechs out there. Gotta look for another way around. I'll see if I can find a vantage point.
One assumes that this guy won't hear me, so I can just do things like this.
Whoa! No!
Oh, nope. So they're putting some real challenge in this. But I've got to find a stealthy place that's high up where this guy can't hurt me. I was looking up there when that occurred. Let's get everybody to go that direction. Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. I can't go that way. So where was I supposed to go at that point? Am I wrong? Should I shoot through this glass? Hey.
Catch me if you can, metalheads!
So I guess that'll let me reset everything for a short time. We're having a pretty major difficulty spike, but that was probably for the better.
Whoa! No!
Let's grab this. Like, that's not gonna work. So I don't...
One down.
Like, this is literally just gonna get me back on the ground. So I think the game has failed to explain to me what it wants me to do again.
One down.
So yeah, it does feel just like the idea was to do this. And since the distraction device takes so long, Like, I have to delicately balance my need for life with my desire to be done with this quicker. This guy looks like he'll probably be an easier shot, so I'll take him first. And these sniper shots, not working, but sometimes necessary. Explode.
Boom! I'm telling you.
And apparently it skipped the non-gun enemies.
Last one of them. Oh yeah, I was a hero.
It just saved me some time there.
My own. I take them all on. I was unstoppable.
Again, a heavy mix of animation that we haven't seen in the main game, which makes me probably suspect that they probably hired a different company to animate these cutscenes, which doesn't really mean anything. You still pay the company to animate cutscenes for your DLC when there were cutscenes in your main game.
What I could do is a new device. Now that is a stunner. Yeah. The old sizzler. The Mexa. Boy, are they in for a shock.
And there's no indication here that bullets or anything like that were infinite and refilling. Now what? And again, the game's not really telling me what to do. Do we EMP him and then take him out? I guess we do. And while we're doing that, let's see if maybe we could go ahead and shoot this guy. And see, this would be really ridiculous if this ended this entire section after I killed these guys.
A broadcaster, better take him down fast. Yee-haw! Squawk no more.
And this whole section of the game is just like
Beans.
unconnected.
Beans, the magical fruit.
And it seems like we're done. We can just enjoy looking around the area, see if there's any collectibles, which I doubt there are. I guess that's what they wanted me to do. It doesn't quite feel right, but it worked. see. I guess we're not as close to getting the second collectible as I thought we were. Just food everywhere.
Do in a pinch. Wish I had a sticky bum though.
And clearly that was a quick time event. We just have to wait now. Or we can sort of not wait. It doesn't seem like these guys can shoot me through this part. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they can see me or shoot me, and it doesn't seem like I can throw anything. So the game is being really nice to me.
Whose idea was this again? Oh, right.
Let's see. Let's see if this is a spheroid stun. It apparently is.
Okay, all clear. Come on, Truffles. Let's get to the processing plant. Once I get these parts together, finally I'll have someone worth talking to.
I honestly don't know if I would criticize the main game if it had sections like this where you just played as Pigsy. Like, the main game already had 4 or 5 different things that you were doing, and it was a little unstructured and lacking in just general understanding of a consistent gameplay mechanic. It really didn't have a consistent gameplay mechanic, climbing being the closest thing to that.
It's lucky I'm so fit.
But
a lesser man would have given up by now.
It was also kind of a short game, and if this had broken up some of the sections where you did like 5 areas devoted to climbing in a row, wouldn't have been terrible. And I assume these are like supposed to be vents or something that only the robots can come through. There's another pinup girl. I suppose we'll try and look at them.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
And see, the weird thing is, since games are made for consoles, because there's like no menu to see these pinups, even if there is like a PC way, either by like decompiling or decompressing the game or hacking the game to see those images at larger resolution, or if there's just like a PDF image or that gets put in a pinups folder in the game, most players won't even know that exists or do anything with it. A lot of PC games come with soundtracks, pictures. It's nice, particularly if you're a content creator like me, to have the ability to start from something and use those images and make some kind of transformative derivative work on it, assuming they don't then sue you for copyright infringement for doing that. But the general player, they're not going to do anything with that. Like, they're not going to make a screenshot from a video game their desktop or put it in their My Photos app. So they often become extras for nobody. But collectibles in general are kind of extras for nobody.
Just around the corner.
Like, all these pinups and food collectibles are only there to appeal to the people that are OCD collectors like me, and to irritate anybody that just wants to move forward in the game.
These old automated systems grind up the scrap metal for reprocessing. Wait, what? It's taken them into the pipeline. Oh, that is just great. We gotta follow these pipes, find out where they go.
No. The first thing I want to do is, can I just walk back here? Yes, I can, for no reason. Let's see what happens then. Eventually, they stop being electrocuted. I probably could have taken that one guy out and then with a stun and then been okay. But it feels like the gameplay specifically wants me to wait. And it doesn't seem like there's any collectibles or anything in this section. And the game seems super generous with no difficulty settings at all. Let's see. That's pretty much as you can get. Let's see. No. I think if you're gonna do that, you probably want to do it early. So, throw that, take this, take your shot, wait for this guy to come, and he attacks you on the other side of that. So, if you're gonna do this, you kind of need to be a little bit further back. Stand up and just wait. And no, because then by the time you take those two out, your energy beam is too quiet. Your energy beam that stops these guys. Of course, I could just use the other distraction device. Alright, here we go. And stop. And there we should be alright. And we have truffles even showing us. Come on. Oh, This guy sucks. Like, we're running into too much of this. Well, it's been another 30 minutes, so that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.